Hey guys, welcome back to IteariTV. Today I have a collective craft haul and we're going to start with Ollie's. So I purchased this 1 yard ruler, which I love. I love how long this is. You can kind of use it as a staff really, and it just makes me feel like important. I don't know. It's like, oh, but let's pull out the ruler. And it's this long ruler to measure. It was only $1.49, which I think is a great price. And now I kind of want a second one to lean these up against the wall somewhere. I don't know. It makes me think of like my school days. Um, Something about it is kind of like retro to me. And then I purchased some ribbon. So Ollie's has been having a lot of great ribbon lately. They've been pulling out a lot of ribbon in most of the Ollie's that I've been going to. These were $1 a piece. I don't use ribbon. Um, I'm not. I'm not a huge like. How do I want to say? I don't really craft with ribbon per se, but I want to start using it in my creative journaling, almost like a washi tape. So maybe use Fabri-Tac to glue it down. But these were only $1, and I thought these were really pretty, and the thickness of these. So can't beat that. And then I did purchase two of these reusable bags. I thought these were really cute, not just for Valentine's Day, but to just use. And they're a nice size, not too big, not too small. These were maybe $1.49. I think they were. I can't remember. No. These weren't even $1. I think these were 99 cents or something like that. These were a great price, whatever they were. They were real cheap. And I purchased two of them. So you can use this to put your Valentine's Day gifts in for people, or whatever you want to use it for. And then I purchased this stitch book. I've been seeing this in all of the Ollies lately. This was only $1. I want to open this. I don't stitch or anything, but I was curious on if I would be able to try. Okay, so this is blank on the inside, and then they give you patterns. I might need more guidance with this. But I guess you use this to actually do the sewing, and maybe use the paper for the patterns. I'm not sure. But it comes with the thread and the needle, so who knows? But this paper is fairly thin. It would make a cool looking creative journal though, wouldn't it? It would definitely make a cool looking creative journal. So that was $1. I kind of just bought it just to see what it looked like on the inside, but I've seen boxes of these in multiple Ollie's stores. So there's that. And then I purchased this Declutter Like a Mother planner. This was $7.99. I thought this was an interesting planner. Let me lift the camera a little bit. It's supposed to help you prioritize your life and clean your home. This is a nice feeling paper to this. You've got your month goals, to-do list, birthdays, important dates, some prompts here, an introduction on what this is used for, and then it's all undated. So I loved that about it. I will not be using this to declutter anything, but I'll be using this for lists. Clutter is a thief. We got some dot grid pages, I guess, at the end of every month. Ditch stereotypical minimalism. Establish intention. How to declutter the bathroom. How to declutter closets and sentimental things. I think they give you an introduction on how to do those things on each month. How to declutter the kitchen. How to declutter your kids' room and spaces, how to declutter your wardrobe. And again, they're giving you instructions here in the beginning, how to declutter everything else, how to maintain your decluttered home, and do you, which is exactly what I'm going to do in this planner. This has prompts for you to write down some affirmations, and then notes, and then it has a folder front and back. So I thought this was really pretty, actually. I'm not a huge spiral planner girly, but this would actually make a good work planner for me too. Something where I could write in that I didn't take too seriously, because I usually just stash my work planners or my work journals when I'm done. So I may end up using this as a work journal. Then y'all, look at these gel pens. I'm going to test these gel pens out. These are the cutest little things. $3.99. Let's look at these. Let's see if they write. I probably should not destroy this packaging, because knowing Ollie's, you never know if something's actually going to write like it's supposed to. This is so cute. The supply line. Ooh, that came out nice. Well, that ink is nice. Ooh, look at that. That's bright. Very bright. Looks like we have a winner. And you can color with these or journal with these. I might try coloring with these, because they're not bleed through and they're coming out. The ink in these are deep. Yeah, the ink is pretty deep in these. The donut's my favorite, of course. And then we have this. What is this? A dog or a cat or a tiger? Looks like we have two similar colors. That's like a bright yellow and a bright lime green. These are a definite yes. If I see another pack, I'll probably get a secondary pack of these to go in my pen collection. Love that for me. I don't have to take them back. And then, of course, we've been seeing this in all of the Ollie's. Well, I have anyway. This is $7.99. It's a poster activity kit. It's 2 giant poster rolls. I'm probably going to chop these in half and do some cutouts and lamination. Maybe not lamination, but cutouts for journaling. And then you get these washi tapes. So I definitely wanted it for the washi tapes. Well, stickers rather. Sorry. It's stickers on tape. Over 600 stickers. And then you get these markers to color with. 2 giant posters, 10 sticker rolls, and 12 colored markers. So I did purchase this because I am a kawaii fan. So that's why I was attracted to this. Let's do Hobby Lobby next. And I just want to say, just as far as Ollie's goes in general, I am not seeing a lot of new crafty items appear just yet in my local Ollie's. I haven't done any Ollie's hopping to a lot of the further out places that I was going, where I was finding a lot of great treasures, if you will. So I have no plans to really venture out to do any Ollie's hopping that heavy anytime soon. But in my local stores, I haven't been seeing any really great new items being put out. So I'll be on the lookout, but not sure what we may see with Ollie's in the upcoming months. So from Hobby Lobby, I purchased some single sheets, which is not something I do often at all. But I was walking by the paper aisle, and I saw these maps, and I was just so entranced with these maps. This was 59 cents. And I think this was the week that the Paper Studio was on sale. So I got I think I got 4. Yeah, I got 4 of these. 59 cents, 8.5 by 11. I just thought these were so pretty. And then I got 4 of these maps. So I want to use these for journaling. These were 59 cents as well. And then I got 2 of each. No, I got 4. Did I get 2 or 4? I got 4 of these bigger sheets. These were 69 cents by the Paper Studio. And I love the writing, the old scripting. And then I purchased 4 of these. I don't need more paper, but it's like, I just love it now. 69 cents. This is by Glitz. And then these maps, I bought 4 of these, 69 cents by the Paper Studio. I love how old this looks. And then this pinkish one. I love the pinks in these maps, like how they put the pinks. I love the color. This is going to make great backgrounds for journaling. And these were 69 cents, Paper Studio. So I purchased, I believe, 4 of these as well. So that was all from Hobby Lobby. And I do have a little Dollar Tree in here. So I did grab more of these. I want to start sticking these on cups that I need to find in my house somewhere or in my storage. And I'm hoping this is one piece. Actually, let me open this because I have some others that I hauled last year, but I don't know if I ever took them out. Yeah, I was hoping this was a sheet, like a sticky sheet, but it's not. They want you to peel off the gems here. So I'll have to figure that out because I don't really want to use it like that. I don't really want to use it like that. So we'll see what I do with that. And then I got some more adhesive diamond wrap, but this one is a different size than the other ones that I purchased just recently. They're a little bit wider than the smaller ones, than the not as wide ones that I just purchased. So I purchased some silver and gold ones. And then, yeah, that was, oh, here we go. Sorry, I think I purchased this from Dollar Tree as well for $1.25. I always walk by this and never actually purchase it. But since I have ordered some cool artsy pins and stuff that I want to try, I'm going to try some things on different canvases. So I got this to play around with. I love that sloth. And then I also purchased this ribbon from Dollar Tree. And I may already have this ribbon. I couldn't remember, but I really liked it because of the Out West theme. So, excuse me, I may already have that. And then I purchased these clips as well from Dollar Tree. These hair clips that I'm not going to use as hair clips. I'm going to use these as journal clips, especially this one. This will just clip right at the top of anything that I want to clip. So pretty. I wish I could have found more versions, like fruit versions of these, but I only saw the lemons in that particular Dollar Tree. So I love the thought of using hair clips as paper clips. So this is my Dollar Tree section of the haul. And then from Five Below, I ended up getting this watercolor paint set and this art tin set for painting. Again, I'm kind of getting into the painting and more like artsy. This cover is cute. I kind of don't want to cut it. The more of the painting and like paint brushes, paint art type artsy stuff. I have a huge Five Below haul coming in the future that hasn't premiered yet on the channel, but I purchased the cat version of this, and I found the bear version later. So there's a cat that's pink that'll be in my other haul, and this is the watercolor paint set. I just wanted them because they were super super cute with these watercolor paints. And then I love these canvases. Look at this. And this is how they could look if you paint them. These little porcupines. And it comes with the watercolor paints. These are such great travel activities. They pack easy and you can just travel easily with them. So these are from Five Below. These were probably $5 a piece if they weren't more. You just never know at these places now. And then let's talk about scrapbook.com. So scrapbook.com, I ordered the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Junk Drawer. I ordered a few pieces from that collection because I like it. So the pieces that I ordered were these decorative brads. They're really pretty. And then some rub-ons, because I've been loving rub-ons with journaling. And then I purchased some foam stickers. These are really pretty. And then I got the paper pad. Let me open the paper pad. So I got the paper pad open. We'll do a quick flip through. These are double-sided. This is gorgeous. And I'm not a huge Simple Stories fan overall, but I do have a few different collections by them. And I really like their simple vintage collections. Those are pretty. That's really pretty. These are really pretty for journaling. And these are the backs. Scripting there. Writing. I do like double-sided paper pads. You have more options, but sometimes it sucks because you have to figure out what you want to use. I think they give you 2 of each sheet. Yeah. So that's the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Junk Drawer collection. And then I love this card they gave. It says, "I don't have too much paper. My house is just way too small." Love that. I feel that way. I feel that way. I definitely feel that way. And then I did a little Amazon. Let's look at this first. So, of course, I'm getting into journaling. So I wanted one of these butterfly clips. I see a lot of creative journalers with this particular clip. And I don't have a book near me. How do I not have a book near me? This is one of my journals. So we're dealing with actually it goes in the middle. Sorry, I was doing that wrong. It goes in the middle and keeps your page open when you're journaling. So I purchased that from Amazon. I'm gonna put this in my Amazon store eventually. I got to go back and start editing that Amazon store since I've created it. It takes so much work to do all of these social media things, y'all. So I ordered that. I forgot how much this was. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the Bella Boulevard Bella Pop grab bag from scrapbook.com. This was also in my scrapbook.com order. So the Bella Pop grab bag, it's a little mystery box, and it included these items. These are the Bella Pops that I got in my grab bag. I don't know if they're all the same, but they're pretty much a cardstock sticker, like they said, but it's 3D, three-dimensional. This is so cute for winter. And they add dimension to your projects. I love these pairs. Love these. I love these. I love the fruits. I love the fruit ones. So how many were these in this box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it looks like I got 16 Bella Pops in this grab bag on scrapbook.com. I don't know if it'll still be on the website by the time this video comes out. Okay. Oh yeah, it tells you 16 count, $40 value. $40 value. I did not pay $40 and had a coupon, so I don't remember how much it was. Then from Amazon, getting back to Amazon. So this clip was from Amazon. I also got this cut and collage labels and tags scrapbooking and journaling book. I wanted to see what these look like because they have a lot of different versions of these on Amazon. This is by Monsieur Papillon, I guess, or Papillon. And I love the art, but the pages are super, super thin. So I most likely won't be getting a second version of this. But this reminds you of like those paper play books that I showed you by Amy Tangerine. It's the thinness of that paper. So this is for ripping up and putting as backgrounds on your journaling. And you can cut these out as tags, but you would have to back them because this paper is super, super thin. But the images in this are really pretty, and this was inexpensive. I think it was less than $10. So may have been less than 5 at the time when I bought it. Labels and backgrounds lovingly compiled for those who like to design. For long-lasting results, you can finish off your glued objects with clear varnish. So yeah, this is very thin journaling paper. Oh, I just noticed the papers had front and backs. I wasn't looking on this side of the paper. So yeah, I probably would I recommend this one? Probably not. Unless you can get it real cheap like I did, because the paper's thin. It just depends on what kind of scrapbooking needs that you have. And then I got a color swatch log because I want to color swatch all these cool markers I've been buying. I have so many different markers of so many different brands, and I think it's going to be so nice to just sit and color swatch my markers. And just color in and put the color number and just go through, and it'd be just like therapeutic to do that. So I'm excited to do this. I'm gonna have to put a page behind it for my acrylic marker swatching. And then from Amazon, I had to purchase some pens. So I originally saw these particular Uniball pens in Barnes & Noble, and I think they were more expensive in Barnes & Noble. No, yeah, I think they might have been more expensive on Barnes & Noble. There was a little bit of a price difference, but when I went back to Barnes & Noble to get them, they were sold out. So I got them on Amazon. I love the size of these pens. So I want to see how at least one of them writes. I think it's all black ink. Yeah, they're all black. Micro 0.5 millimeter. I love the size of these pens. I'm planning on getting a Moterm, I think the brand is Moterm journal, like a mini one. I've seen a mini one that I want on that site. That site will be on a future IteariTV shop with me video. But these pens are the perfect size for those Moterm mini journals. It's a fat pen though, but I also love that it has a clip here. And it's flexible. So these write great, and they feel good in my hand. These Uniballs. And then with the Uniballs, I purchased this Baytory brand. I had taken one out. I had taken one out because I had tested it to see if it would go with my little llama pad that I have. Where's my little llama pad? And I was thinking like Blue's Clues to put the pen on the top like that, but I need one that'll go through there to be like Blue's Clues. This llama clues, get it? This llama pad is from Hobby Lobby. I was gifted one of these, but I ended up buying a lot more of these. So I love the size of these. These are about the size of the Uniball pens too, right? Where'd they go? So yeah, I love this size. And these are fat too because of the end, but look how thin that is at the end there. That's seems way thinner than the other one. That's probably 0.5 millimeter too though. Maybe a little smaller though. I don't know. These write really well. And so I got these colors. These are going to be great for mini journals. They're also great for miniature gifts. And then I got these colors. So the darker colors and the lighter like pastel colors. I'm like a pen addict now. I keep getting all sorts of pens because I want to put them with all the journals that I'm collecting and probably use some as work pens too, honestly. I have pens all over the house. I'm always looking for a pen. So that was Amazon. Let me clear the desk so I can show you guys TJ Maxx. Cute this is. My little pins go right into my penguin. I got this penguin from Barnes and Noble, and I got the panda too. So I'm gonna put my Uniballs in my panda. Okay, so from TJ Maxx, I got these really cute press-ons. I hadn't seen any with the shattered glass. Well, I don't own any with the shattered glass. I think I've seen this before, but I don't own any with the shattered glass. And I love that they're short square, like similar to the ones I have on. I just hate that they're not peel and stick. I prefer peel and stick instead of glue. So love those. These were $9.99. I don't have any like those. And then I purchased a Lifelines Flow Art Journal. I have the other one that I've seen. I've only seen 2 versions in stores. I'm sure there's plenty more, maybe on their website or whatever. But you color in using the dotting method. So whenever I work on these, I'll probably do a short or clips or something of me dotting this out. This is the scenes. The scenes are there, and the markers are double-sided. So, and you get a detachable storage tray there. Nice. Great for stress relief on the go, work and study breaks. Unwinding before bed, dot by letter. So we'll see about that. Then I got this large gummy bear sketchbook because I obviously don't have enough of these sketchbooks. These are $7.99. I'm using these for my creative journaling. This was $9.99. This Lifelines. So this gummy journal is the cousin to this one, to this one, to this one, which still has the tag on it because I haven't started in this one yet. And then this one, which still has the tag on it because I haven't started in this one yet. They're all cousins, and they're all my creative journals. My creative journals that I'm using. I've started in a couple of them, and I'm adding this one to my collection. I did not have a gummy bear one with the little plastic on it. I had to get these for my ongoing colossal keychain project. This was $8.99. Hello Kitty in my melody. So I have a few Hello Kitty keychains now. And then I had to get this one. This is a lip gloss and keychain. Dan Bar. I do like Dan Bar. I need to start getting some more Dan Bar stuff. I think this is so cute. And this little keychain. This would be so cute for a miniature purse. This is really cute. I really like this. $5.99. You see the difference between Hello Kitty and everybody else. Hello Kitty expensive for no reason. And then I purchased these markers for $12.99 just in the spirit of Valentine's Day. I do have a set. I have a large set of acrylic markers. I have a couple of large sets of acrylic markers, to be fair. And I do have some pinks, but in the spirit of Valentine's Day, why not? Let's pull out the messy pad again, and let's just fuchsia. Oh, these are clear at the end. Look at that. You have the thick end. And you see how the different types of lines I can do with that one end. And then you have the thinner end. I love that acrylic smell. I love it. These are really nice. So I will be using my swatch book to swatch these colors. These are by Artist Concepts. So I'll have the brand at the top of the page and the colors and my swatches. I'm basically going to use it like a coloring exercise. So love these. These are alcohol markers, easy to blend, broad tip and fine tip, 36 count by Artist Concepts. So this video is at 31 minutes, so I will probably end it here because I don't want to make it any longer. I had some other items I wanted to show, but I'll end it here. I'll have to figure out how I want to do that. So I'll end it here. And if you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and put some money bags in the comments. Let me know where you're shopping. Let me know if you're doing anything fun for Valentine's Day. And I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.